Nintendo has just decided to reinvent the game console with its new Nintendo Switch. Samsung looking into even using major competitors to fix its battery problems, and even the Pixels will suffer from software updates at a certain point in time. I'm Jaime Rivera, and you'd think that Google, a software company, would know how to make its customers happy. Oh well, this is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with much expected rumors. Set your calendars for October 27. Apple has already sent press invitations for an event to happen, and even though most people are assuming that all this has to do with the Mac, since the MacBook Pros are due for a refresh for the longest time, and we should expect a new MacBook, we're also waiting for a refresh to the iPad Pro 12-inch. So stay tuned, there could be even more. Other official news have to do with LeEco. The company has made a big splash in San Francisco with its event, and it's announced a few products, but the one we care about more is the LE Pro 3, mainly because this is the flagship Snapdragon 821 processor device that a lot of people have been waiting for. Obviously, that is not the only product, and not everything about this device is perfect. You can learn more in the link in the description, and we cannot wait to tell you more in our review. Now let's move the spotlight over to Samsung. For those of you that are wondering exactly how desperate the company is to change whatever problems it's had with batteries, well, there are some trusted sources that are claiming that Samsung is looking into even competitors like LG. And this is a big milestone, mainly because if there is one company that does know how to do batteries right, is LG. LG gained a lot of fame for its battery technology with the G2, for example, with that tiered design that it brought, which we even assume that Apple has been taking advantage of with its recent MacBooks. So yeah, let's see what Samsung and LG can collaborate on. And for those of you that think that buying a Google Pixel will make things better when compared to how Google has handled Nexus devices, that's actually not going to be the case. Google is only guaranteeing 2 years of software updates for the Google Pixel. 2 years is usually the lifespan that people keep devices, but think about it, that's not the case of iPhones. I've known people that are still using iPhone 4s, iPhone 4Ss, and Apple supports devices much longer. So yeah, 2 years, that's what you get. Sad. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with a company that just became part of our scope. Nintendo. Not because of Super Mario Run or Super Mario Jump, I think it was, but because of the new Nintendo Switch. The company wants to reinvent the concept of the game console, and they're actually wanting to make this game console, which is a desktop console, into a typical gaming portable console where you can unsnap the controller, snap them back again. You can use them separately. This is probably the most versatile game console that we've ever seen. It is great, it is extremely cool, and probably the only thing that I don't like about it is to have to wait for it until March 2017. But anyways, it leads me to the question of the day. Do you think that this Nintendo Switch is what the company needs to finally regain the popularity that it had years ago? In my case, I do believe so, and especially if the company brings the old titles along for $5 a piece. Leave us a comment down below, we'd love to know your opinion. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on Pocketnow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also catch our videos on vessel.com/Pocketnow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.